Welcome to Voices from the Jars, where we explore the world of Allfield, one story at a time. Today, we are learning about the kind of animal that entire communities rely on for their livelihoods. Are these even animals at all? Or are they spirit emissaries of dead loved ones? What are the Feeks? How did this loyal companion share a common ancestor with a monster? Do Feeks' brilliant glowing abdomens sense other dimensions? Can it be explained through magic, science, or superstition? Thank you for being here. Your likes, shares, and comments really help as I bring this world into ours. Adult Feeks stand 5 feet tall, weigh about 45 pounds, and live up to 30 years in the wild. Their most common color is intense pink, with mottled gray-blue and white spots. They march about on 4 powerful, spindly legs. These legs have very little circulation and as a result have low stamina at high speeds. These same legs can easily withstand walking through deep snow or cold water for long periods of time comfortably. They are known for sitting for hours without moving. This preserves energy and allows them to blend in and be able to spot prey with their weaker vision. Their protruding eyes are sensitive to injury and infection. Feeks in the wild tend to nest in rough rock terrain or caves, and their eggs are susceptible to shell moss. Their flesh is extremely hard and thick. Their bodies are covered with muscular tail petals. They can retract and bend like a banana peel to reveal its characteristically unique abdomen. This abdomen is where most of the animal's metabolic resources are spent. Feeks depend mostly on supernatural sense organs in their abdomen for their understanding of the world. Glowing unbelievably bright when in use, they can sense anything from smells, sounds, specific objects, people, animals, or places. They can also sense thoughts and events. Since the earliest recorded histories, Feeks were recognized for this supernatural perception, and they were used by Allfield's cultures. Dedicated Feek keepers learned how to interpret the Feeks' reactions. This has lent some skepticism to the honesty of such keepers. But Feeks throughout history have proven themselves quite adept at communicating on their own. They can employ a variety of vocalizations, gestures, and postures to relay their knowledge. Feeks can even project a version of their understanding to the consciousness of individuals and even large groups. For the majority of Allorans who do not have long thought or other Zelbranic powers of communication, Feeks level the playing field of psychic power in Allfield. Feeks are therefore tremendous assets for protection, warning systems, and guidance. Feeks are used to track lost children as well as criminals. They have been used by treasure hunters. They have even been used during interrogations as lie detectors. Feeks have strong personalities though, and while they can be tamed, they are not easily controlled. They hold that Feeks are misidentified as animals and are one of the Alloran peoples of Allfield. Most scientists now agree that Feeks and Lotters share a common ancestor. There is a growing but unofficial consensus that both came from the Funatan, a prehistoric menace, a quadruped of the Nenheld species. Nenheld refers to all wildlife that lived before the fiery mass extinction caused by Loseth. From the hulking Funatans came 2 predatory species, Lotters and Feeks. Both, while smaller, have extremely demanding metabolisms. Lotters evolved strengths in their vision and flight capabilities. Feeks developed the hypersensory organs lining their abdomens. Their acute awareness of their physical and psychic surroundings made Feeks a more relaxed, confident, and approachable species. The earliest arguable mentions from antiquity of Feeks are the Weshel spirits found in a text called the Volumes by Zesh Kanash, Another even more controversial and debatable mention are the star armies of Corral in one of the earliest fragments of known literature ever found called Godshadow. The Feek is an intelligent, loyal, and powerful ally to the peoples of Allfield. Archaeology, history, and literature reveal glimpses of Feeks playing important roles in civilizations from the very beginning of Aloran development. Research sites and excavated ruins along the eastern coast of Lesgash reveal what appear to be stone complexes dedicated to housing thousands of Feeks. This suggests highly organized operations as early as 4300 to tame Feeks on a large scale. More disturbing are nearby ruins of medical facilities and crude carvings of Martis. This implies at least part of the taming of Feeks is connected to Forngul cults, though to what extent is unknown. Murals in preserved Zobi temples throughout Werret, Yaria, Asher, and Clock provide another glimpse of Feeks in history. They reveal depictions of detailed rituals where Abosh communicate with Feeks. This is some of the clearest evidence of Feeks as spiritual emissaries of beloved dead ancestors, in some cases, embodiments of the ancestors themselves. Several religions, governments, and even scientific textbooks use Feeks as a counter symbol with the latter, good and evil as reflections of one another. Early ancient poems, such as the Avaletibrid, mention Feeks used by guards and royal house patrols. In the accounts of Bathelbos, there is a dedicated temple flanked by two huge sculptures. The statues are described as being carved from solace and honor of Kettle. Kettle is a servant who served for 3 generations as High Farseer, and it's Kettle's description that sounds remarkably like a Feek. Even the appendix to the Alador epic notes the Forshith mentioning, quote, enduring the blackest desert nights lit by swarms of scattered demon fire. But that's not the only hint. Later Vorshith states being fascinated when Feeks led the pioneer expeditions out of Ethadel. Now today, Feeks are common but respected, used as high-class pets, valued as much as any family member. They can also be found holding purposeful and trained careers in cultures around the world. On the Shauzian calendar, the 3rd week of each season is named Feek. Whether you're out camping in the snows of Hog Avish, navigating the port streets of Vodic, or watching the Guardian parades out of Westery, pay your respects to the beloved Feeks, and consider adopting one of your own. The jar has gone silent, so that's it for today. Thank you for listening and for visiting Allfield with me. More is on the horizon. Until then, share your stories and ideas in the comments.